welcome to yet another exciting edition of Premium Express coming your way live right here on Premium TV. My name is Agboja Kafri Joshua. This show comes your way every Monday to Friday exactly in the morning actually. Today is no exception. You know, when we come your way on this show, we bring you everything happening in the world of politics. But today we'll be bringing you some social issues as well, where we'll be discussing the fact that patients are being neglected when they go to the hospital. It has been ongoing while some patients are losing their lives, others are losing their children, others are losing family members as a result of this. We'll be bringing you what brings about this whole issue, what causes it, the effect, and then maybe how we can curb, patient negligence on the aspect of doctors. Away from there as well, one village, one dam as a policy under the NPP government. Now, Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana are saying that the government should change it and do it one district, one dam, because maybe when they do it that way, it might help, their district. Away from there as well, some stranded Ghanaians in South Africa are pleading with the Electoral Commission to, extend the time of this registration process. So maybe during that time, they'll be able to come and then take part of the registration so they won't be disenfranchised. We'll bring you that discussion shortly as well. And now as well, we know that senior high school have resumed. Now most of them will be turning 18 this year. We don't know if they'll also be given permission to go out of school and take part in this voters register exercise. We'll bring you that discussion shortly. I have with me in the studios here Richard Atapwabeng. Yeah, luckily he's here with me. He's feeling good and better now. We give thanks to God for how he's doing as well. Now, Vida Nana Safo is also here with me. You know, I usually do the show with them as usual. They are here in the studio, seated and ready to help you delve deeper into the discussion. We are proudly sponsored by Brands Aid Ghana Limited. For all branding work, taxes of advertising, anything that's doing branding, just consult Brands Aid Ghana Limited. They will get you sorted out. We are live on Facebook at Premium TV Ghana. Premium TV Ghana. You can like and share and be part of the show by sending your comments down below on our comment segment. Then I'll get to read it for you and you can be part of the show. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, the show continues. Please do stay with us.
Edwidie hunsem de oba hunsem Brandon dia de ba ko pe na mekanfo ede ema wo Brands Aid Limited nkuana obetime ne omede dwuma bi te say taxi top advertising, brand activations, billboard fabrications, general printing, outdoor advertising, any afofro bebre omobo eso eda fom sei boko obehu ometira kwan e wo Kwashiman Presbyterian Church no de woni tro sanifa so pepepe obetime afro omoso e wo 0546 944 411 0546 944 411 ana obetimi asra omo e wo mabefo tenten fide eso www.brandsaidgh.com. Brands Aid ana your original branding ventures.
This is still Premium Express coming your way live right here on Premium TV. My name once again is Agboja Kafri Joshua. Now, you know, as we do it as per usual on the show, before we begin our normal discussions, we would like to take the COVID-19 updates so far as the Ghana Health Service or the Ghana Medical Association, their webpage, the number of cases we have so far, number of recoveries, number of active cases, number of deaths, and then we'll come to the various regions in Ghana and see how they are also coping with the virus over there as well. So now, as per this morning, total confirmed cases stands at 18,134. 18,134 total confirmed cases. Total active is 4,469. 4,469. Total recoveries is 13,550. 13,550. Total death is 117. 117 people have so far died of COVID-19 in Ghana here. Now let's go to the various regions in Ghana and see how they are coping. Greater Accra has so far surpassed the 10,000 mark. Now they are at 10,087. Greater Accra alone has recorded 10,087 cases of COVID-19 so far. Ashanti region follows up with 3,676. 3,676. Western region also follows up quickly with 1,556. 1,556. Central region comes up closely with 973. 973. Eastern region also brings us 668. 668. Volta region also brings us 346. 346. Upper East region brings us 274 cases. Northern region brings us 137 cases so far. Otim region brings us 112. Western North region brings us 102. Bono East region brings us 87 cases. Savannah region has 42 cases so far. Upper West region has 40 cases so far. Bono region has 18 cases so far. Ahafo region has 8, and Northeast region has 6. And so that's the regional breakdown and the number of total cases, number of confirmed, number of active cases in Ghana so far. Now let's delve deeper into the main topic for today, the fight against patient negligence. We know it has been ongoing, where even Rich Hospital, we cannot testify to the fact that somewhere last week they were sued for 500 Ghana cedis, where one Mohammed lost his wife and then child as a result of patient negligence on the aspect of doctors, where they forgo their work as doctors and then do their own thing when it comes to taking care of patients. We'll bring you the discussion and how or what causes this patient negligence, how it affects the patient and then people around them, and then what we can do to solve patient negligence. Mr. Richard is here with me, so as Spider Nana Sapo, ready to help me delve deeper into the discussion. Mr. Richard, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We are glad to have you back.
Yeah.
Somewhere last week you were indisposed. Now we give thanks to God that you are feeling better and kicking.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Vida Nana Sapo is also here with me. Vida, welcome to the show. Yeah, okay. Now, first and foremost, we'd like to discuss patient negligence. We will shift away from politics. You know, the show usually do politics, but today we want to shift away from politics a bit. Although we'll come back later into the world of politics, though. But when you talk of patient negligence, what comes into your mind first and foremost?
Is it patient negligence or doctor negligence?
No, patient negligence. When the negligence of patients or aspect of doctors, when they neglect patients or the duty of taking care of patients when they go to the hospital, but to do their own thing.
The doctors?
Yes. So when we talk of this issue, what comes into your mind first and foremost?
Okay. Metiachiefo ni ahwefo nyina a omo hwe dwumadi omo ni ho a yeni ho. Na enne nso exactly 10 years ya Ghana atorenchem kese to ye pa 2010 World Cup kwabna babone Suarez ka any Africa country anka ebe qualify to me semi-finals ena kwabna babone Suarez idi yewu a Ghana yentimi qualify ko semi-final the next 10 years today is exactly 10 years at Ghana. Oh yeah, but I just want to remember our viewers and our listeners who are listening to us. Yeah. Back to this issue, no. Say doctors won't share patients ye ni ade no. Sabia nkofo bebra ewu ene nkofo bebra omo ehwere omo nkwa no. Na fana emfiri ayarefo no na be few doctors no. Isan say Dr. Jumadiye enfunso kakra bi a obeye no can lead to the death of innocent person. So I think this time around the doctors should do their job very well. They should be vigilant. They should know how to go about by their work. You understand? Yes. Being it surgery, being it prescribing medication for someone, anything that has to do with the doctor and the patient has to be perfect thing. You understand? Even though we are not perfect, but you have to do your best or do your part for the patient that you are handling or the patient that you are taking care of. Should have a better state of healthy condition. You understand? So I think the case of Rage that led to the death of this man's wife, Mohammed Swali. You see, it's a very sad thing.
Not Mohammed Swali, the man who sent the case to the man who is suing Rage Hospital. His name is Mohammed.
Mohammed.
Yes, he has lost his wife and then his child.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you see, due to the little mistake of a certain doctor, has led to this thing. Someone's wife and children, a child, right? It's pathetic. You see, so this is the time where the doctors they should be careful about whatever they are doing. You understand? You should be very, very careful, because when it's come to life, we don't joke with life at all. You understand? Even though but then they have to do everything possible for every patient to have his life back. You understand? Yeah. So I think say doctors in there omo dwuma dia anya sa dia nkofo bebre wuni adi ebe ha dwene say wonfo so kakra bi kitikiti bi na obi kunu even ko na hwabusua ni ade nkofo ro do ede nipa you don't know almost nkofo nyina no aduane abo mo what you say. I think say doctors in there they should be very careful when it's come to attending to patients. Yeah.
Okay. Auntie Vida, what do you also have to say first and foremost?
Yeah, Bema. You want to say, Danny, I'm a bit my kind. It's here, I shall for almost why am I to make a question? That's in your ministry. I said, Danny, I'm a question. A deed to almost share that you do it with me a question. Now, as summer will be salon, a idea. The more just I know thing. Na say no idea cost wo my mu a have a brave. If you say near doctors near nurses no be no ye hu the young cancer and I ye hu say dwuma no and omani nje so omobeye and the dwuma no money to bro so man to do omutimi ya nipa de a mintimi hu. And no ma cost to say what your hospitals no like opera bra uti cha wo bi unhwio ba upo rema na wo no ma cost mintimi mu say bia na de bia me ka say enne ye wo adwuma bi wo ha as me ka say ansa no bi bewie na ka first na say me ka so be a doctor and obi a nurse no nantete ya wa framu no o ye ka so bi ya wie doctor wa kwa doctor consultant say nipa le sua ade a o chire onimde e na owo pepa ma adwuma no nti o ye adwuma na ofiri na komam nyina e na ye adwuma no na enne de ente sabe enne nipa ni ntimi nye adwuma no na e na so papa bi MPB o papa nim MPB o papa nim panyi bi ni e pushi ni e de na hye enya se adwuma na wo se oyo and so I'm say, Obenya Mwentino, near the national soy, Uncle ye. And this only power now, no, only a commode, yes, said Jumano, only named dear Bia with Jumano, and Dana Kuma so, only to my maid Jumano. No, didn't push my again over to me, I. So, you know, my baby, or my air coswa, say, I say, Oka be qua and throw away to say, will be a year or big tea and your country your power, nest in your own way to grow. Nippanity and ya command ye for your red room. A idea cosopa, Nippanity and your belly for your red room. If you say, oh, never to mana or never so. Yan so being quantity and nursing, over nursing school, 3 months no, I didn't know question. So, it's a nippon 3 months now, we know a day and a cushion dinner over there.
3 months in putting again, say, embroidery, makings, the nursing party 3 months.
Oh, 3 months, watch on 6 months, and so.
So,
6 months. What were you?
Well, I think that one is those who used to be at the dispensary. You see.
They don't attend to patients.
Yeah, they don't do that.
Okay.
But they have been trained.
Okay.
So hospital yes, so hospital say down. See that doctor natural what pounds but me how doctor say na doctor but I want the doctor or best some for friend say see your yana more if you are ready. Once a one we do not one man and na enyo ye funu uti enyo ya ye fi ya me do na ma so enti ye no ma sen koso wo man ma me me nya be ma omu ku amanfo yire no omu ku amanfo ba amanfo kunu no enam nimdeɛ ketewa bi sɛ bi nimdeɛ ketewa bi a abɔ nurses ne doctors ne bi no nti ama wei num nyinaa ɛkɔ so yeyi amanfo no awodie efiri ɔmo yiem ɛna mistake ɛna careless mistake ketewa bi a nurses ne doctors bɛyɛ enti ɛka kyerɛ sɛ adwuma no ntimi a wonni ɔpɛpa bɛ adwuma no a ɛwɔ sɛ adwuma no yɛ dɛ wopɛ baabi tena no ɔmo atu ɔmo ho asi wɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ adwuma no ɔmbɛyɛ de na meka sɛ deɛ ka sɛ obi apura sisi accident sisi a wode nurse no kɔgya ɔkora sɛ ɔpepa nipa n'anim nam ne n'anim mogya mpa a ɔntimi ɛnyɛ ne frɛ no wei calling wei ɛnyɛ ne calling yɛfrɛ no nurse ni a ɔno no watu ne ho asi ɔso ɔyɛ nurse ankasa a ɔtu ne ho asi ɔno sɛ adwuma wei nyinaa no ɔyɛ a
you have to refer to some and not all of them.
But okay, in an instance like this, also she said, what causes patients negligence? Said okay, is it say we will have a doctor need but also say
a doctor shouldn't be afraid of blood. Why
should that? Not that they are afraid of it, but it's nasty to them. You see the smell of it.
Oh, no.
Doctors, you won't want to be.
Yeah. But if you are talking of those who
and you say you will want to into who shall say baby I won't come to me no and so be share no back hospital nani panel I work nipa now your best friend doctor best friend non necessary no more or more phone so necessary no more phone so enti saa de we yakɔso ma yenua no bebre yesi obi wo ha yesi obi awo nipa no wo ye no ne ba ewu enya ne ba nipa no enya okay awo de yesi awo mu nsem bebre etimi si but sese de ekoso bebre no wo ha ye nurses ne ya doctors ena manyoma we nyina ye dey esi efi say awo ka nipa no wo nurse oto ho wo miamia wo phone so na wo miamia wo phone so pese o chese phone into na ukoye adwuma no ana nipa nti se wakọ na ye behwaw no ye ka bibi se mame mame for me second morning example tama me nya be ma esu penyi ni dempo na so ketwa ni dempo de ye fa ne se tama me ko hospital no hu se awo ansa na wo be nsuo bi ebedi kan aba ebe pai epa se awo no tam na so a ye do confirmation before me see African na nsuo no ebeto form nti na man mo se bebie edu ne nti ne ndu ntama ye do ho nurse ni ti ho ena ma me suro e de na ye de na ma me sa wo sa wo na aka nipa no o se beda na me hwe na ma me so ye see form kwa na nsuo ni ye dey e paaye nti on fa me nko labor ward o ka cha ma se nyo ma me na ebeto na adwuma no e no ne nam ho e na me bra no ne nam ho iti onu ani buto no odi besin ko from pawi me yes me fro na o yes say oh besin akranti kwa na abete ho no so what am I say wono no na ya ba na say na esi no onu no te ho say anya ye ne bete ni na djuma so so bia wo di nipa ne kontema e bia that time no wo atani to nipa ne ntema anka manisa the same thing the same thing, my friends was the same thing and nurses and also omoye it even say you want doctors be and you ma omoye so what share and you say the same thing so you call hospital you could do hospital me koda na me ba na me nya 7 months and nso no sha say nso sha say egu me it will say nso no go that time no na say problem na ba nso no go wa nso no ye green pe na say means ade na say nti ekwe no mo A4 konfa na kya sam na making A4 mo hwe kama se de be ya ade ne ye dey anyway na awo no eka me ade mi ko labor ward no awo aka me anadwo no nurse ni ti ho nurse ni doctor ti ho wo from a nurse ni ni mfiu wo yi nani wo fre doctor no wo yi nani o mu mienu si ho nye se obi se meme si 2006 na se mo si so omo te ho na meda ho wo friends na wo mfiu enti that time na wo say doctors na ya for omo foforo no say ho a omo ba be ye we ya so mbe omo course na ade bi wo ho enti small doctors no na omo ne na ho nto omo wura mu no na omo bae na omo begira maintain nto omo na like omo na fe no omo ye we nto omo che dey experience a nurse ni ne to ho just what bon komo we fi kra be ya amache be na 5 o'clock that time so to mo no be gira me ho no omo ye ya like akra ni timi bae no na tira de na kem tira de na ntimi amba nti omo di akra ne ko mi mpo kra na nam de wi na me brain nti no na me nim me ba ma wo no me hu akra that time me hu akra ma wo se me wo ba na se me wo be ma mpo me hu so enti nyame nche me say me da ho e ho na e tira de ne kem de nurse ni ne story by so oba be hwe so betimi ayi a unse sa de ne so de bia me ma me ka bibi say o so no bi ye ne pen by doctor na ogina ne nche no I say doctor ne de ne say be wura wo ayi nyina na doctor na unse say doctor ne motivate no o ka I say o ka asema on ya miautim ye say nurse ni meji ma won wan sorry amobate kemu ne de wa sorry apeda ne so ho ba tente kese bi a wa ba so o de se ba bebre
is it say kemu no e betimi am wa hwe won kan
oh it I say try na kemu ne betimi am wa hwe won kwa se yent ejda so mbeyi anase de be ko theater ne akwa koyi ama so enti o de ne se redu baby no na mintimi ana mka che ne se mintimi o ka che se de ko theater unim ska wo betwia ana so metwia because nipa was here do ko theater on ska betwia aso na sin ka chem se ne obewu eni obewu ma me twa no anu abara be ka chem se obewu
doctor ni
me na me ka chew nye so bi say me ma da wo kwa ko be dima dance o ka chem se eni obewu enti no na ono kotena ase na be ma ne so bai ti be ma ne so ba ono so ye so obeyi na me ka chem se mi ntimi ma omo ye dey enyi because the real even ma me yes so yi ne kran the real me brain no ti mi ntimi ma ne ye dey enyi ona doctor ne say ye do ko ono so ka chem say do ko theater meba ka o me say o mo mfa me nko e no so yi ne no so kwotena ase enti moja to me 5 o'clock e kopim moja ne tumi na esane say no mo mi ni mo duro ko mo de begu so mo de gu so na enyi nyina asesa enti from when nyina ma me ne story ba me say ma no ya me bon sam o mi ntimi hu so enti sadness ni we e wo duty enye ni pa na be hwe o mo nkwa chat basi inti yes and a bo awmachi be na ka ma na bo be 6 mu ho e na nurse ni ba ko hwe me wo A4 o hwe me ho e same like baby I will say a mana omunya sawo no onyem na unya program ni o tell na na say unya program ni ade ayetimi de okokoto ho ansa na awo ka wa ye de wa ba labor ho oh there been a for sheet in patropa where your word any sheet it's yeah like nurse ni na ba ho no ba no ba beto me say me da ho na nurse ni ne ka chem say ubewu nti that girl ne beja me ka chem say sister vida what bibia anyo no bi say wo dey and I'm sure me kra me ni de me wu yo nti that time kan say me wu ye na obi so wu ya anka me mpon ka me hu me ba like ni say that time no obi aso ye dey e won ka me ho so and a lady ne call ye no kwhwe no be ka chem no de akran no ka chem say we bema and I'm so okay and lady ne dey lady ne gina me ho na nurse ne to twa no wan be ka chem say wo bewu o twa no be ka chem say wo bewu etimi da ho akopim say that 8 ne boy ya doctors ne chorus ne say doctor ni na ohwe me o A4 ho no na onye Ghana ni nti tama me koda say na me nyini say nti oba o se ne wife hu na say oni me di agro nti odu A4 na me ni ho no bisa ye no nsa na amache na nti amanfo adeda e na oba le ba wodo so oba behwe nti oba na me da ho na moje tume ti doctor ni duwa na ne bufo ka chom say o ma hwe ya oba nya sake o munyina itu onu ye no omuko fan so omu friends edi so ne sim mitise omu fami oso omu fami ntu we no so mpo no nurses ni gina ka chapcha me amemfro obi amode etumi na o from 5 to 8 okacha me say me amemfro na me kaka na me for that special so no dem call ye call theater light wo ho ye ya amanfo nti edu baby na doctor na boruem e no ko sere omu e no mo ye dey omu ekoyi ade ne maame ansa
enti we no ye nyoma e koso hospitals a we no se nipa no moja tu no na enye nyame na baamu na owu ya yeso okowo ye no wawu ukobusa nurse na doctor wo that time on ka no pre onim di obeka obe omu nanim brofo akese atro short words na yi long words obetro to ni nyina ometro ni nyina ne de akọ say neton ye betumi aka say na olusu we na oyese na ye omu mistake omo ye enti uka say that time no ebia na nurse ni na no ya onim de no ana doctor no onim de na no ogina ho a ebia nkomo no ebia nka amane saa o minim sa wo wa me tira de akam na timi si but ebi omo na wo ho a ana say bia e ba saa no na ntem ye de mi ko theater ko yi ya anka bia problem bia ye dey e ma me de nyame ase me nya problem bia de but e ko mo de fa so say nyankopon ambe ma anka metimi aye dey metimi ewu entimi nya be ma wo ye nyoma e koso a say uko hospital sa ho enyoma e koso no nya nyoma ye nyoma ketwa o enyoma e koso ye doctors ni ye nurses e kuma omu kuma papa me nka se binum omu kuma papa because doctors ni be from a doctor be ba be show mpo e asem nurse ni be so ya ba be show e asem wo jare na nurse ni be nya abotre wo ho akropro no e asem so enti me ka se ye doctors ni ye nurses edum na wo se impefo do mo ni eto from na ni po be mistake be ye license training sem na koto na fi because eni omu nyina ne sepata se djuma no omo ye omu ku amafo ye no na me ka se sister station ba so omu ne ba kukunu kasa no ka se ne yire no se na oba no enye nurse ni ono no ye nurse ni mpo no ehu se duro no mde be ma no so omu de sa panye ne wona ne yema de be dey ebe sei enti se eba sa no se omo fa sa panye ne wono no e na ye mi a minim ni de bia o man ka de na me minim die enti anase doctor abaso owo me panie enti sa panie no se oba no enye so onim oye nurse ni onim aduro no e no so ompene e na me ne de wo me anka me de nyewu na mewu so hu enti so mo nsu se adwuma no me ya ye sere omo impenfofo mo ni nto fom omo fo mo ni ento fom na adwum na wo se ye sority asa anyoma no e wo man mu ye ma be oba benyin se be kwa wo so boso me nkunu emu yaw emu ntosutete afie emu tese enya samketua na se we nyina nipa be bobi wo kwa na he upa hospital se a ye oba bi ho a onyin se from 1 month ye je ne to hospital kopem ne 9 months ebe so because obefia oye say oya de oso adem kra nyinsem betimi asai nti ebeka chose ma wo mmefie nti ubeda ho akopem say 9 months ebeso na oda hospital so nti sadi pa we bebre na ebedu so beko awo so na doctor na nurse ni na mistake nti na di pa na kohwere ne nkwa wa hwere ne nkwa na wa hwere ne ba
ene kwa beko hospital nurses bona nka yinim se e kan say wo munye makeup na beko na makeup
omo ye nurses ye no wo mo ntare so e show mo first nka nurse ni atare e tla ni kotoje
omo uniform no
like who say e show mo like ene obi dia endun ni kotoje nurse ni endun kotoje no aka na no gan why makeup account na we one time or dey bar show
woman be one lady was also sharing her experience no okay say no was but no problem of when they had to go through cesarean section. I say you trying to give na you try now omo yi akra no mistakenly omo ja towel now omo the white page you be they left the towel in her womb towel no omo mistakenly they left the towel in her womb now omo pam here phone so the towel was there now yes by you know how feeling pain when he but no she didn't know what was wrong into no hospital for checkup no more catch and say towel moja towel go in him towel oh yeah now the towel has rotten and I said him until and said what we in the womb no flu so when it is as a cause of negligence or the aspect of doctors
mean aya na ya me won say e dia na aya e ba so mo ye operation wi a na aya na omoni aya sebi I mean say aya na omoni na eni ho anaasɛ nkɔmmɔ na ya no mudi because ɛnyɛ ɔno ne first time like ya obi pressure yɛgya ebia dade na bibi kura wɔ nipa ne yɛm saa de ne ade a ɛkɔ so sɛ de ya maame ba ko ka wɔ another sister station sɛ no nti sɛ oni yɛ fo ɔde bɛwo bɛyi so nti saa nipa no ɔno kwa do sɛ du baby ma yɛyɛ no pressure wie na ɔda hɔ a yɛde sumnya to ne yɛfuru so sɛ ya ɛfo ano ati mu na mu nyinaa ɛsɔne ɛfo ano ati mu nti sɛ yɛyi na wo de ɛnam doctors ne nurses ọmụ careless a ọmụ te hɔ ọmụ yɛ nkɔmɔdie yɛn pata hɔ na yɛbɛfɛ yɛn mpenafoɔ yɛn hwɛ mu nyɛ adwuma no so ohun nti yɛsrɛ ɔmo eduru mmiri a wɔsɛ ɔmo dwene mmaa ho Ghana fo ɛnyɛ mmaa nko a asɛm ɛto mmarima nyinaa obi kɔda hospital wu a enye ni nyinaa na ye nipa ni wu doctors and nurses omu mistake nso timi mo bi wu mmɔfra kɔda hɔ onye ni nyinaa na ye omu ewu ni nyina fi doctors ni ya nurses no omu nso timi ma nipa wu saa man ya ɔka sɛ ba kra la so bɛka ɔka na asɛm ye sister station ba kɔ ka sɛ nti ne yire wu ye ɛne kwa no se ne ba no so yare fo atena pani o se pani na omode wo omode wo nti akra no so da ho akra no so eda ho ebe pim sese so enti se no maku oba na wie ne ba so aye yare for da ho enam nurses eyi my ne kana so se mekta window nim say na nurse ni me yiri to se na nurse ne pushi no o pushi na o da ho na fe de obo na oba no enje so obo na no enje so so nti ma no rush ekọ ho so atma say etu enyina no unipa no say eye ne frɛ say ye ne dwuma no bra edwuma na da ho no ye wo nkrofo a eye omo a eye omo edwuma nkasa o ene ye wo omo de omo beto omo kwa ye wo adamu saa fo no wo ho omo na ekunkum ye no te esre aban edum na wo sempefo do omo na esi fom omo free omo ni ahwehwem ye na nipa be mistake bia no yetimi ye de ye gymnastics training sem na okotena fie because ye ntimi ma doctor na nurse ni bi nti no nipa hwere omo nkwa bebre wo man mu
Mr. Richard, so far okay
yeah if you look at the way our nurses and some of our nurses when she was talking she said she wouldn't exclude anyone, all of them. Yeah, but but it shouldn't be that way. Somehow, but at some point, you were saying, because she has been. Yeah, I know how she. Yeah. So for that one, I think say I would like her to agree with me. Say some of them are doing that because if you look at the way some of our doctors and some of our nurses are treating our patients, it's pathetic. You see, we call hospital when you have a nurse has to attend to you, and the way she will shout out you, because I feel we're nursing. And they don't care whether you are an elderly person or not. Just because she is in here, they have no respect. Last time I went to, it was even a clinic. I went there with my grandma. No, not hospital. Clinic. We are not even working at Confornachi. Clinic. And my granny was not able to work, so I was calling them to help me to carry my grandma to wherever they want to take her to. The nurse told me, can't you bring your granny? Maybe more than I'm saying, come over me. Sometimes I'm so ground. Not Fatu family, no. And she was talking to my granny anyhow. I was hey, madam. Even though at that time I was too young, but me trying to say, Bema. You can't talk to my granny like that. Who says here, what happened? What? She's the reason why I'm here now. It will know. Those people who were there supported me and heard me James Samba. So the way some of the doctors and some of the nurses are treating patients, is too bad. It's too bad. She was saying that some of the nurses do makeups.
Yes.
No, come on, go. Gone, they are taking pictures whilst they have to attend to patients, selfie.
Oh, feel cry.
They are doing selfie. Snapchat. It's not Snapchat.
Yeah,
It's what?
It's not Snapchat.
It's Snapchat. I don't know we are no more baby as you show muti so cry how you be. Be mo Snapchat. It's serious. Every you the nurse they have to do their work because when and some will be on their phone, Facebooking, Twittering, WhatsApping. Do also she won't go and do the job, but she will rather be on her phone, fidgeting the phone. Massa, those people are if man comfort show their sister their license has to be revoked.
So in the course of this discussion, we've talked about what it brings about, what it causes this negligence, what the effect it has on us. Now I would like to know what can we do to prevent it first and foremost. Richard, let me start with that.
What we do to prevent this thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I know, say. I don't know, say. What supervisors? Do they have some? Those people who supervise.
I won't pay sure.
Yeah, there should be some people who supervise the administration of the doctors and the nurses because. And now you have no idea. So now what has a pioneer be and code if the nurse would have injected you with that
lady back no
what you say it I think that there should be an independent body be always supervising the work of our hospitals and our clinics and be first asking to say. And I think that if your wife is going to deliver a baby, you have the chance to be with your wife, right? At the theater.
It depends. This be a private hospital.
But public they don't allow.
And then easy say
and I think if the government will give the chance every husband should be with his wife when she's delivering.
Okay.
You see, because if you are not there,
maybe I
have that heart. I have that, and the Bia say, I have to kill a cow for her. Oh yeah, and if your wife is going to deliver and your wife doesn't come back, you see, it is you, the man who has killed the wife. Do you agree with me? It was you who impregnated her.
Okay.
Yeah. So if your wife is going to deliver and your wife doesn't come back, it is indirect. It is you who have killed the lady.
But there are a lot of things you have to do. You have to have a safe delivery. Maybe you haven't done all those things.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm giving the blame to the men, but I'm just trying to say that the men should care for their wives. The men should care for their wives. I think the government it's some.
But they are a man
or native communities now. Native communities. There are some communities there. The woman is pregnant. You always have to phone. She go to the farm and go and read.
Now you put after that me. You put her. No, to that no.
I think that one. But I think.
Also, can we be no mukumano? Because our banner colonial.
There are some men.
Eza meka se mema no bi no unya bema bi pa bema okrokro ba no unyema nti oba no tam ya ne timye dey eye ne de na so ye mema ne binom no oh right o obukwa ka wo mkwa do mo ne nurses ne doctors ne bi kra ye baako obikwa wo mo na dey ateti ni free as na oba no so akogi bi sa wo nurses ne doctors ne nsa so enti mema no bi so sesa nsu ba wa bre ne ye kasa se we ye be fight against ni nyina mema mo so mo yenom enyem mo tete o mo no o mo so sesa mo adwen.
Okay, so I think that the government should make some certain law it will allow the men to be with their wife when they are there, because you have no idea what goes on at the theater. and the way some of the doctors treat the ladies, is too harsh. The doctors they be jojo. They obey jojo. No one when you pray. So what did they make an answer? This is a bind betting me. I was almost in your common set. You can't in your common set.
Oh, by private hospitals,
yeah,
and they to me,
to come in here, me echo when me general. We probably to me, and you'll be an member, and you'll be anything.
Yeah, don't give it that permission.
Sub, you didn't send for my news, and I'm soon. It's I said, me, and the way you were doing my dear, but the panels on here. What did they make an answer? The life of my wife matters.
Patients' lives matter.
Lives
matter. Yeah, who protest?
Yeah.
I think patients say it's time.
So I think all those nurses who goes to work and then be doing selfie and WhatsApping, Twittering, Facebooking, whilst there's a lot of work for them to do. No, I think proper checks should be on them. There should be a supervisor who supervise all these things and make sure that these things will not goes on in our hospitals and in our clinics. It doesn't help. It doesn't knock out well. Once a work is there for you to do, you'll be there fidgeting your phone. It's not good at all. So I think this is the time the government has to stand on its toes to make sure that all those nurses, all those newly recruited nurses who are at various hospitals and are supposed to do their work, but rather they will be on their phone, WhatsApping, tweeting, Facebooking, taking selfies and all that. I'm not saying that they shouldn't do that. They can do it. But also, yeah, you don't have to do that. And the way some of the nurses talk to some elderly people, and I think that you should stop. Even though you are doing your work, and no one is saying that you have every right to say whatever you want to say to whether the person is elderly or not. But it has to be in a respected manner, regardless of anything. The person is older than you. You understand? The fact that you have gotten the chance to wear that uniform doesn't mean you have every right to talk to any person anyhow, especially the elderly people. Another reason why some of the nurses, excuse my language, die at an early age, because the Bible says you should give respect to an elderly people. You understand? Honor your father and mother so that you may live long on earth. So the moment you talk against any elderly person, what you want as well. What you say? So I think that there should be a supervisor at our various hospitals, and because if you go to some workplace, I think we have supervisors who supervise the activities. I don't know whether they have.
Hospital supposed to have. I don't know. A person who is above.
Yeah.
Give authority.
Who do need to go there? If you mammy no more China. Who's who different from a nine number for Nabano? Who more different cry? Who mammy for? Yeah, mammy no. Who ma? What do you say? As so the room no back sample. On the crow. On this like the room mayano. And then number 40 minutes out with no. Only Satan the crama. Oh, probably did do the day. Mammy penny bet now and say a crow. Some Mrs. Tanyama, you say I walk on all blown timidity. Na ya no to atwa kakra na o pe bibi kakra to nenum na doctor bejo sai obi a obewo te odidi na unim ba obewo se ba obewo se ne nsa eni ho ana wo yende se na so ni ho ana wo yende we ye fe the doctor kasa be ka cho say aha you know who did na nya ahode na o de achem na doctor be ka kire obi a obewo se unim ba obewo no se obewo na ne nsa ni ho ana na so ni ho na wa ba betena na wudidi. And one other thing that we have to also take note of is that when you go to our various universities and those people who come there with single grades, single numbers, the 6, the 8, the 9s, they will tell you that this grade, you know, supposing I have 8 ones and I have been to the university and I want to do, let's say, political science, but they will tell me that this grade there, you can't use this nice way to do political science.
They give you a different.
Yes, maybe go and read medicine. And so maybe
okay.
No, to me, but they will tell you that this kind of grade, you don't have to go and do this kind of course. No, we have to give you something better. Like you have to go and read medicine.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the person doesn't have that passion for that job.
A friend of mine, when we were in school, he was very clever. He wanted to do law. university, but when he got there, he said they won't allow him to do law. So
Yeah.
he would do economics.
Yes.
But that wasn't what he wanted to do. So in an aspect, I think I'll agree with you.
Yeah.
Because that's not what the person wants to do. The person wants to be a doctor, maybe wants to do something else. But
Yes.
they have pushed the person into medicine or doctoring course. Maybe that's not where the person's passion.
And a baby so her mom for position be near the match same.
Yeah.
Where me papa is me uncle you say me where you say near the
I think that thing has to be so, because once the person doesn't have the passion to do that job, if you push him now and when he's on top or when the person is there, the level of alacrity that the person will use to do the job, it's not there. It will on your patient be or attending to her or treating the anyhow because you are forced on. And some parents also want their wards to become doctors and nurses in the future. Maybe the child doesn't like that thing. I'm talking of the parents, especially those rich family. If you go there, or something I'm a nurse, doctor. You are pushing doctor.
You see, when we are young, we all have what we want to do in our minds. But as we grow up, it changes.
Yes.
You see, it changes sometimes. You want to be a doctor when you're young.
For that aspect, I don't have any problem with that. But the parents forcing their wards to do the course against their own will, is what I'm talking about now. So you want him to be a doctor, and once he has the money, he will make sure that he will become a doctor. So they will work on because
doctor not born
there's no money minimum so be doctor. Into when your patient be we pretend suppose say you or ya ko trobi hu aduma no.
Amusa say no akoma na yi.
Paracetamol. So I think the parents, especially those rich people, they should give their wards the chance for them to become whoever they want to be. Yeah. And when you go to a various universities too, if the person comes there with a good grade, let me say 6 months, 8 months, and other good grades. Let the person choose the course that he or she likes. And then don't tell let me land. Don't tell them that once you have this grade, you have to read medicine. You have to do this. You have to do no. It doesn't augur well. So I think our universities also should play their part, and our parents also should play their part, and the government should also play their part.
I think if we put all these things together, we'll be able to curb patient negligence, because patients' lives matter as well. So anybody out there who has been a victim before, don't rest on your laurels. This is time you have to. I mean, come together. Even if you can come together and form a fellowship or a union that you fight against this thing, it will help prevent it, because it's going on. It keeps going on and going on in various hospitals. But just that we don't get to see some of them frequently. But I think it's about time we came together and then fight against patient negligence. I see. Okay. You can also be part of this discussion, not for only just my guest here, because you're watching us live on Facebook at Premium TV Ghana. You can keep your comments coming through so I can get to read that for you on the show. And then like and share, most importantly, so others can also have a feel of it as well. Now let's move on. Before Electoral Commission start compiling this exercise, they had a lot of opposition from the National Democratic Congress. From a lot of people trying to oppose them that they shouldn't do this because the outcome might not be good. Now, they are being blamed for the people not exercising social distancing. And EC, okay, I think we still have to be on patient negligence here. Now, Ms. Biden, I think wanted to see something on how to prevent patient negligence. We'll come to this issue later, but I want us to continue to discuss this patient because it's disturbing the people in Ghana here. People are losing their life, people are losing their children, people are losing family members, loved ones. So we're still on the prevention. What measures do you also think we can put in place to prevent patient negligence from going?
Me abema, me dina so na me jani say mpemfo do mo nan esi form. If you say no, omo nante hospitals no omo hwe de omo ko because me so omo mpanyim for omo hwe omo so dada. But me name the reason say sa nyoma we nyina ye dey koso. So because man ne dey ala say no can say no. O say ne report omo dey call say oba ni wu 4 o'clock. But for something omo man no you say e dro so onkoto. Omo man people so go to do na for something, but owu ye no the report ba no the ba so 4 o'clock nti ade na nipa wu 4 o'clock na for time to man ku se onko to edru fa mma so
they knew it.
It's like a new maybe course you name it to say no air course.
And one other thing that we have to also take note of is I don't know this thing course. When you are be a you are at the verge of dying, you know, they will tell you say if you don't pay this amount of money, we will tell you.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. Says and when you were talking, you made mention of a certain white doctor or a nurse who used to check up on you, right? You see, abrofu Jimmy Pountain, Sika, me Canada, Brony, the white. Nano me uncle Bako, say oko UK. Na ne ho do na kakra ne ade na yes any oko Sabiana. Was he a Sika? So I'm okay. Can you share the way I brought for no? Omu kura na be a kabi or no mu ebu kanachde no. They will attempt you before and some of my best stuff. But Africa, especially Ghana, and if and I know say it's going on. If you watch you move yeah. Uber doctor is we need an amount of maybe this. If you don't bring it, yes, then your sister, your brother, your wife, your husband is going to die. And yes, if you don't provide the money, he will die. He or she will die. I don't know the reason why that thing is going on. I don't know if it is part of their ethics or not. I don't know. Why? That thing also, was a jai. Nipani, emotion, nipani, we are. Sikano any besia kro okoko peno de betua
mo betimi afa na dwum obepra ho na mo de etua ne ka mo de atete
oh eja so sa ni mani nyina
rich that some our boss no so hia pa sa na boss
last time I went
won this guy
I'm coming last time I went to I think Achimota. It was around 12 midnight to 1 a friend of mine and nipa no kra nyinze mi ni meka the higher kwa around 12:1 when you koye na sister friend say ne sister yari ntimi mra and that time na we were very close and na the pen them say na me available that time they called me na she was having a heart disease, so I went there, hired a taxi, then took her to I think Achimota Hospital. And when we went there, they were saying say if you don't bring man, they will attend to her. And here sometimes none sisters ni sister na me no no so ni ska wona. And God being so good, I was having money on my MTN wallet, so I gave it to I discussed with them. So almost more money and I called my brother. I'm cooperating to add I think 100 cities to it. But I'm the man and Nipan or the Mexican medians when you heard. So the Mexican scan ground, yeah, only American. They are many that. Oh, and you're American, but say the whole hospital. You demand this cancer on your show. That thing I may emphasize on say you nice idea. You ain't any panning me and sana. You bet this guy idea. And yes, idea almost can't be go for you. Second, one will be a sika. In case money is very, very important. Scadi, you do a brabo more. A brabo cry basa. So,
don't you think it's because when they attend to the patients before they charge them, they later on don't pick the money as they're supposed to.
That's what impact on my memory. My mentor ade. Yawo mumie no. Obi wo ho a oba ubusa no. E wo so twia we wo so yiso obenya. Enti anu no o e no obi nso wo a onya. Enti se nipa na wahwe mu se nipa no onya no. Wo hwe se onwu. Otene memu o yinya Ghana fo. Yinya ya Ghana for yet see mem. And why to me na me yare me yes I was
no e kwa na kubuza sasa mu nipa no wu no kwa kubuza sika
se be ono bi na
no nipa
na nipa ni nkonya ma wo be hwe se nipa o se mo hwe nipa no so ye hwe nipa ni wi a na busuafo ntwea ya onkoi so by Ghana yet see mem ye doctors ni ye nurses be me yewu ana na metime mem ko other countries na nipa no ye be hwe no na eche no de wo mu no omaka by Ghana how ko na ye bosses can we na we neska no e wo so wu so ɔman bɛn na etimu sei ɔman bɛn ɛna etimu sei sɛ wotu mɛmu na wɔyare mihu nka wotu mɛmu na wɔyare mpo a wɔsɛn kɛ ɛhwɛ mpo kama ɛso ɔman Ghana ɔtum na ɔyare na ɔni sika wobɛwu so nti yɛbɛsɛ yɛn mpanyinfoɔ no nso so ɛnta mi ka sɛ yɛn mpanyinfoɔ no mmerɛ mu because biribi wɔ hɔ na ɔmo nso wɔ sɛ biribi wɔ na ɔmo yɛ sa ntutuye bi a ɔsɛ ɔmo yɛ dɛ ɔmo yɛ so wo yare mpa ne yɛsɛ health insurance bɛtumi akɔba bi mpo no eduro na yɛde bɛma wo a yɛsɛ health insurance ɛkɔba no sɛ eduro no ɛwɔ hɔ yɛ ma wo yɛbɛtwa na ɔsɛ gye sɛ wokɔ me maame operation ta yɛ amount bi a wɔkɔ at times eduro na yɛatwa ma no ebi wɔ hɔ a hospital yɛde bɛma yɛtumi de ma wɔ ne yɛgye bi yɛsɛ ebi ni ha wokɔ yɛsɛ ebi wɔ nso a wokɔ na eduro no wɔ hɔ paa yɛsɛ yɛni ɛnam sɛ health insurance bɛkɔba wontwia ka ne nti no yɛtumi ma wo nante ya obetumi akɔkɛɛ o na ɔkɔ ha onye eduro no bi
sometimes people no wɔ hospital and say wɔ pharmacy
ɛno na me ka ho asɛm me nua bɛma na emom sɛ health insurance bɛkɔba nti no eduro no bi ni hɔ te sɛ wakɔ ayi me yare ya me kɔ ayi lekma kitwem na yɛsɛ menyɛ test bi ni ade ɔmo ka kyerɛ me so we the health insurance we no health insurance dey na kyerɛ sɛ ɛno ne price no wɔ so nti we de yɛntimi nyɛ no hade sɛ kɔyɛ na abɔnten enti me ɛno no me kɔkɔtua 1% abɔnten na me kɔyɛ kyerɛ sɛ ebi ɔmmɛyɛ ama me na o de ebi esika no bɛkɔ fɔ mo de mɛte so but health insurance bɛkɔ bɛnti no kɔyɛ na abɔnten so enti deɛ ɔno nkuta insurance na okuta sika no yɛbɛyɛ ama no so ye wonwoma bi ho ekoso wo man we mu a se ampanyfo amfa omonnan ensi ho a edin sem bebre na beba ada yete ye man mu na ye wuwu enam se nipa no ye man ba oman ba onya bonti su ni o Ghana ye koye sa bonti su ni mpo ba ye hwe no eche omo a omo firi oman we ye abonti su ni obi firi we ba ye be hwe ni ye na de oye Ghana ni ni mom no ye gya ne life ama no enti ye be srem payfo so mo mrem edum na wo sem payfo brem no omo be kasa bi mai omo be su bi mai omo be bua timemfo na ye bre e wo ye doctors ni ye nurses nsa no so se metimi mem na me yare nurse kan ebi ni ho na ye be hwe se menwu o me memu anu odin pa nti edum na wo se ye sey mpanyimfo se omumnem na omuma mehweye na ye ma kwa wo so a na omunno ma matoto no na ni nyina ye fi hospital eno se yesra mo yesra ye nurses na omu hospital ho no ebi omu de omu de so munya adwuma ye no se oba obekwa awo so obebra totonwoma enwoma ebi okra oba pinfo ni siko de bedidi eno de ayede ode akwa totonwoma e wo so de kwo na awo beka nipa na de bedu labor ward na ye beyi no obehia nwoma na yese nwoma na yera nwoma ni ye de kwa yera ye enye nurses ya na mo de nwoma ibesi ho intade na nipa na wo wie na nipa no nwoma a watoto saponi sem na ne nwoma a watoto ni nyina timi yira wo ho.
And I think this issue I think this woman Austin's mother she was my co-tenant, and last time she was telling me that if you go to the hospitals and they will ask you to go and buy some certain items. Let's say whatever you see maybe as a top to insulo ABR 5. They know that ABR 3 never soon, but they will tell you to buy 5. Well, say this 2 year you will use it and it's useless for you, so you will leave it to us. Then they will sell it to another person. Oh, they do it. They do it. You see, and I think that these things really the government has to put things in place.
No, but say we do nyoma akoba o be print for bi o onyimpo enya be ma hwe no. O be bresa no de atoto nyoma kakra awo aka na ye do ko labor ward no. Enyoma no yira wo ward na A4 say A5 na say na oda no. Labor ward na o ya de nyoma aka ho a wa wie no onyoma yira. Enyoma watotonya gisa wo sa sane esa kokototo sa nyoma ni nyina na wasade atare po nya bia
if you like open the phone lines
Obeti omo meka sansem we.
You get to know some victims who have this experience.
So eyade ekoso. Eyade ekoso pa. Me mpo de sapo kwa da me zakoto sapo. Eyade ekoso pa. So hu eyade ekoso pa. O di million ni nyoma kwa million ni na yesi fa million ye fa we bra. Wo be wie no at the end of the day no. Ni nyina yira wa bra enyoma na nanti yo. Labor work o. Ni nyina yira wo. So nti ebe say mpanyinfo so mo form online na ye nurses mpanyinfo no mo nim de omo ye adwuma na che no omo nti mo fa na aba na ntina se no mo nti omo fo enka nti omo say se no se na ko so say nurse adwuma no nti omo mesra omo nyi omo problem no omo nyi adwuma no because you say wo ye maame no mpanyinfo mo ye adwuma na che pa nti omo no experience omo metimi etu mo fra na fo enya sa de ekoso no de ano odem pa.
It also says interns, no young person training more now. I can't say very qualified and some are more attended to patients.
Oh yeah.
What's the level of experience is different from what's on the field.
Yes.
We suggest that what's on the field should be taught before they even get started.
Yes.
Go with it. I think that was on the process. Interns will be brain now. Once you want to go,
oh, tell me pattern number and this will be a spelling in the man. Oh, she we do our spell within and watch we do our best spelling. No, come say, didn't be more do so. We are do a better.
Some of the names are weird.
Mehu edini bi oha emodu but me say mo amota so no bia best spelling in their mono atro edini no nipa do ni
like agbeje you see the spelling be something very
no that is simple. Understand?
Agbeje to you it's simple.
Yes.
But it wouldn't be simple to someone.
It sounds simple.
Abezuke. You see some of the names you know is heavy, you know. So it takes the person to spell it for you. Oh yeah, for that one there, by names like Richard, Atta, Efia, Sandra, those names are very easy. Those names are very easy to spell, you understand?
And to say I was saying pay for dominant. What say na say Timmy was a nurse in the hospital no bunipa or chest skills or so to no edwuma say ka ho. Minya bema say ye ka ho.
Very tough to do that.
So ya tell say yesi ko dina nipa no ho kwahwe no say bibi nko ya kwahwe no nipa no yanga to say tell me dey wutu to ebia data no bi da ho. So ti e be sele ye mpanyifo so mo mani nko na nipa obe mistake bia no ye nje ne license finish no nko tenafi
This is still anyway Premium Express coming your way live right here on Premium TV. The discussion has gotten hotter and hotter. You can be part of it by sending your comments through. We are live on Facebook at Premium TV Ghana, YouTube at Premium TV Ghana. Like and share our videos, most importantly, and then send your comments coming through as well. We are also proudly sponsored by Brands Aid Ghana Limited for all branding works, everything branding. Just contact Brands Aid Ghana Limited. We'll get you soon. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, Premium Express continue. Please do stay with us.
Edwedie ho nsɛm dawuba ho nsɛm Brenton dia deba kopɛ na mekanfo ɛde ɛma wo Brands Aid Limited nkoana wobetimi ne omede dwuma bi te sɛ taxi top advertising, brand activations, billboard fabrications, general printing, outdoor advertising ɛne afoforo bebree ɔmoboɔ ɛso ɛda fom sɛ ibɔkɔ wobehu ɔmokyira kwan ɛwɔ Kwashiman Presbyterian Church no wode woni kyerɛ sani fa so pɛpɛpɛ wobetimi afra ɔmo so ɛwɔ 0546 944 411 0546 944 411 ana obetimi asra omo ewo mabefo tenten fide eso www.brandsaidgh.com. Brands Aid ana your original branding ventures. baby a wo free said ya omo ye omo niema kasa omo kan omo nduane a omo di ene omo amamre ankasa ene suatrama mmafo omo nsunya hwe ahantan dwa ene amaso ama ye nsunya bibia ya to ya mamre asairam empanifo ka asem bi se owura firi ukrom he aben a wojira edwabo ase eno nti na Premium TV kofa bai ye de dwumadi onwaso a ya to ne din se chirewa mamre wodwumadi so ye kokro bia so ye bobro bebi bia ewo ye bisa omoniema sade omoka omonsam efa sade omamamre ete ankasa ye wie ede aba studio ne abedwafo betena se atwetwe nkomo ede afa ho nya me de dwumadi ho kyia me medinya me desoa ne efuwa jaboa Jan, make a show amamra, no what just swam me say. Amamra, who here? Premium TV, shaping global, true culture.
If you just joined us, this is still Premium Express coming your way live right here on Premium TV. We are live on Facebook at Premium TV Ghana. You can like and share. Most importantly, send your comments coming through and be part of the show. And YouTube at Premium TV Ghana. Proudly sponsored also by Candy Brands Age Ghana Limited for all brand new and status of advertising international branding. Just consult Brands Age Ghana Limited and we'll get to sort it out. Now, before we that, we were discussing negligence on the part of doctors whilst they neglect patients when they have the duty of taking care of the patient, attending to them, making sure that they don't lose their lives. They intend to do different things, pressing their phones, doing other stuff. That is not logic, that is not important. Hence, leaving patients to lose their life, leaving patients, lose loved ones, family members and stuff. That was what we were discussing before we went on that break. But you can also bring what maybe you've also experienced something like that before, maybe also fallen a victim before. You can also share your experience with us live on Facebook at Premium TV Ghana. Now let's continue Antivirus with this one if it's possible. We like to see that we all witness the fact that we are registering voters register. Like it's ongoing, the register is ongoing. Now the Election Commission say that we shouldn't blame them for the people not adhering to social distance. Antivirus, let me start with, do you think EC is to blame for this?
Yeah, Bema. Sa same yo. Make us Ghana phone bi wo ha ya so den papa. Asem me nim baby a wo se bremu EC o. Ye bremu EC se social distancing ye adwuma wo de ho. Menu mienu enim se problem a wo ho ni. Yes ye ni normal time. So what must say? And ya bohu de ransa na sa registration we bebe. Ya bohu de rosa say udu ha uba wonsa uba sanitizer wonsa u ya be so nose mask ye be social distance na dey.
Edwedie ho nsɛm dawuba ho nsɛm Brenton dia deba kopɛ na mekamfo ede ema wo Brands Aid Limited nkoana wobetimi ne omede dwuma bi te sɛ taxi top advertising, brand activations, billboard fabrications, general printing, outdoor advertising any afofro bebre omobo eso eda fom sei bɔkɔ wobehu omokyira kwan ɛwɔ Kwashiman Presbyterian Church no wode woni kyerɛ wo sani fa so pepepe wobetimi afra omoso ɛwɔ 0546 944 411 0546 944 411 ana obetimi asra omo ewo mabefo tentan fide eso www.brandsaidgh.com. Brands Aid ana your original branding ventures.
Premium Express coming your way live right here on Premium TV. Sorry for that inconvenience action. Now yesterday an incident occurred that I think it calls for discussion, it calls for major attention. A young boy who actually sitting in a wheelchair, so I'll say he's a cripple, actually indisposed, was hit by a vehicle yesterday. I mean not yesterday, by weeks, few days ago. He was knocked down by a vehicle whilst the driver supposedly I think he was supposed to take the victim to hospital for treatment. He didn't he or she didn't do that, but got out of the car and gave the victim 50 cedis. I don't know what he or she meant the victim to use the 50 cedis for, maybe for medication or drugs, but I think it's wrong. We would like to speak to an eyewitness who was present at the scene. If he's ready on the line, we'll call him, and then he will actually, clear the scenario, what actually occurred on that particular day, on that fateful day, and how the boy or the victim is faring. And then if it's right that you are supposed to give the boy 50 cedis instead of taking him to a hospital nearest, for him to get medical attention. Now, Ms. Vida, let me start with you first. This incident, what do you think about it?
Me Abema, Are papa. Say abofra no mu already no oye bubuafo. A oti akonwem. Like naka abe push like abe bono. Na ebo ni wie no. Na driver ni nyansa dodoɔ. Na dreamer don'ti 1 man 50 cedi na 50 cedi no so on fan koto dey so yeah was enkofobi was say mentimi ho Ghana no say Ghana no me hu de yenye Ghana fo num binom akura we na oto okran onye omobo obi ba me ke bi kra na oni hwefo bi mpo udi ka bono udi ka no ebo ni wie 1 man 50 cedi na no dia kwa ni do hospital kra na ansa na obetro de na ansa na wakohu doctor mpanu mpa say so enti skabay we no doctor shone skabay enu bay na ontoto enti busa won say ya wo ba anka obeja na ho anasa eyoba anka ube kasa o man 50 cedi anasa oba no bi yen so man 50 cedi anka be ode so ho ede na ekoso wo wiase edie pa na ekoso wo wiase se abofra mo brofo oni bie no no tiri chemu na obesa akase ai minim de ekoso wo wiase so ho minim de ekoso enti ebesle nipa no mentimi nipa ne ehura okọ
so ali the kind of thing onye the 50 cedis na I'm sure so
okọ so me nim de ha binum o me nim de ha binum because before lockdown we beba me ko Kumasi na say me father the same thing ye wo fi on po wan fro bia o me father de asema me wa fa ko be frɛ me ansa na wa frɛ me ma me mpo nti ye wo anadwo no ba no say asema ato me na say de asem na ato o say like ko bebia odu ye no oni bebia kwa ni free obe like obe twa na na ma car no nyame nko kaka ni twifa no so nim esi wo ho na no ode akra no na akra ne te ho na ran ho na nti ho po nyampo se akra de na ho ahometesa se si a wudina ha de na ukodu kwan ni me father de ne kokɔhwe bebia ote obi no de ne ko hospital ene ukodina ne so am ye hwe ne wie no de ne ba fie osɔre anopa okofi ho ewia okofe nyumne okofie ho okɔwa kɔpem sa akwa ne ho yɛ de nti ɔkɔ a ɔhwɛ akwa ne no ɔgye ɔmska so ɔmo mfa ma akwara no nti edu baby no na de ɔyɛ sɛ ɔkɔfa na kɔ hospital nti odu no so ɔntimi nti ɔmo ska odu yɛ ɔmo so akwa ne kwa ya befa de ne kɔ akra ya befa ɔpapa mo sisi ɔpapa sa na ɔmo peni sika na edi sa sika ne tɔ di sika ne ɔmo fa ma akra ɔmo fa akra ne kɔ hospital no bi before that say me be my fra kra na wo for na sa kra na ma no papa do mo akra ba ono na na mo nete me be my fra papa ne my fra
I think sir we have the images of what occurred on the scene on our screens so you can see for yourself. Yeah, so that was what actually occurred at a few days ago when a woman in the car ran over a boy in a wheelchair and gave him 50 cedis. I don't know what he meant and what she used it. Or maybe because he was begging for money, that's why she. But right, you can still continue. Whilst picture rooms are out on the street.
So in teacher na mfa de hu say a eche ode momo a ontimi ohwe ne wie che wosom de ne ko hospital time ya no won se sika no de momo mo mfa ne ko hospital nti de no e no fra akwa na ofa kwa for de bia kwa ne me fa no Kumasi mpapa sa ono so du ono mo se akwa na ofa be fe mo ji sika ne say akwa na ofa say omo ji sika no na omo fa send omo papa se de bi minim ho hwe Oh, papa say tie no oja ho ye de ekono say omo eche de ase omo de gini sika na ye de edi ohwa akola na okobwa no kokwo yoko nwumre okobia so jiska e de mom so mom fa nto bibi ma akola no so na menim kan nipa a de bo no ye oba ne timo den papa na nipa no ni abadaye nipa ni abadaye kra because so be oba tan o wa abadaye wuntimi mfaka mbo akola a wote sese akola woni bi mobrofo na nti uyemu pa asese na wunja plan wa ko fi akodi di akoda no uyemu asese na sa envi mposa wo ma wo hwe wo ma na wo kaya bofra na so eyade ekoso esikafo no bi wo kromu ha omumbu nipa ebinum mbu nipa se ebinum mbu kura se ne yonko nipa ye nipa obi da ne kem na wondu he
I think say lady the car also was screen so the car is an unregistered car number plate social and registered yet me I can say the tracing I can say we want to see and get her to come and take care of the child or cater for his medications. 1 minute. That's the car, an unregistered car. To be the phone, so they have a road.
Sunday yakosu bo ase nipa no o de nemusa ya register into di bone pa wo hu ne kire akwan so o di bone mpa wo hu ne kire akwan etimi me de meka se ma me ne ye o ye bad time so ye bad time bone me ntu sabi o ye bad time bone ne timo osum na de o ye no bi di be ye ne ba obi di bi baye ne ba fi se obi ba e na odi ka akobonu no watwa 50 cedi no fa nkoto nduro o fa nko hospital doctor hwani wia de ehi no fa nto aduane ndi de ehi no fa nto nduro de no fa ka mafri enti ko uye 100 cedi mpana ka ye de
100 cedi still no enough.
Me nyame ka le say o de ma men kan bibisa short ma say o de ma men kan bibisa ana so de fa ne ko hospital ne hwa ne fa ne be si ne baby mpo e ma no hwempo eni ama treatment wonye nduro so ni ekoso no escafo no bi o a omu nuanom a omu mfo mu nuanom anya hwe e wasase so obi o aye ne se wodane kem no owoni bibi dia onu anu ono awonyo obia o te se mi ameti de ye bia to wa 6 feet o se den sa ne twam ye nyina e dia na wo ha ho e pa na ekosui so enti sa wo se nipa no se wo na se do to glass fundaka ya ne glass ni e de metu nwiem kwa ye nyina ekose fam e dia na ekosui no bi ba na nti wonni abadayo ba me po de mi se mema mpo na ye because mi se mema de wonni abada ebinum ebema bi wa bada ebinum so ni abada ye but se me yonko ba ti me de ka abo abofra na nti wotimi agya akola no ama ne 50 cedi so o cedi pa ne fa kwa wo shini timana na so enyu bi o ekwo so airtime na ye be ye ni agya ye njai menji ni se nipa no wawo na owu ye mpa menji ni so abada ye because wawo no nim ha wata menwa ye wo bi o ha wawo so ni abada ye sankofo ne so ho entenya mo wa so wawo but oni abadaye by won hwe hu se obi di bi baye ne ba ebia ne ba no on tina riche ma ye bushi no but ebia obi di bi baye ne ba e wo baby by that time no on kai on kai mpo because no wa ya che na mom boni odidi abofra mobroni no en na nyankopon twia ne soka entibi de demeka no nyankopon woni se wadwane ba aketwea ne de di nachi e wo bibia wo ko bia.
Which is what you also have to say about this. Oh, okay. I think woman wanya de kra sebi wo de car bobi is not just an ordinary person, a person who is let me say disabled, a person who cannot stand on his 2 feet to walk. And you should have little sympathy for that child. You understand? Little sympathy, because Obi more or less he doesn't have anyone to take care of, and me also say Obi over here now they are always on the street begging for something to eat, and unfortunately for you, you have to take the child to the hospital, pay the necessary bills you have to pay, Till Sakura and Roberton and Sana, and officer, what they can't born what said one winning that's it. Oh, it'll be a cat in the medium Ubiko. Be behind you know. But if you little bit of this in the panel, it's that
more
yeah. So I think that this is the same the Ghana police and the MTTDs have to make sure that all those who use the DV place, the DV number place, I think there should be a proper check on these people, because when the person use that car to do something, you can't trace the car. I don't know if it can be traced or not there, because once the DV it can be changed anytime. Maybe the person can change the DV plate. So I think the DV, most of the drivers who are using DV number plates on our roads, the MTTDs, the police should check them very well to know whether the person, the car belongs to the person rightfully or not. If you are, I think what we hear about the Connie, I didn't tell you. So one register any day. I think said no, so but conform with the car bought a binumua or more rejected or one idea. No. I think say Nimsana police was our checkpoint. But it happened around Kanishi area, and maybe or more yet, sir, overhead, new overhead, you know. I want to say in this, and see, and you say, I want to police check who they I don't know. So, now, or bar, what way Bema or bar. Would the car backward down or say or when you will be no waiting here actual bottom way 50 Ghana cedis. I'm 50 day and then 50 is what the man aqua was of focus 100 princess samba. What did they make an say? She can't shadow, and she shouldn't have done that. And your cry make your television so condemns her out and saying yet. So like in the class we go be jana wakosa ana woni kama fu obi abe kasama ninti
o wi anko be jana o san ko fo no de ka abo amanfo dwa edwane jom de bia no
and I think ko fo no mo arwan so no omo anya hard on the woman se ko mo ye hard on her anka menye sure se obi jakwada no ho e no mo so ye hwe ha na nti atete menfo so you also have a role to play in this when it comes to this.
There's no more just pictures.
What did they make an
take pictures?
Picture and I think it's for media reportage. And so when Cranky ain't been fine.
I was a do baby so I was a same no. Ye coso answer na pictures na baba ye we you.
Oh yeah,
because I did one now see saving the pana and I say ye didn't ye better saving the pana man that's nasia. Ye better pictures and then pana training part. So ye to me accident here ye better me be that time ye didn't pana rush to hospital no better no. Ye better to try na ni pana training kwa. So ye try you for na ni panda no. So until you know so I thought that I had drink after. You
know, I think that 1 year yes I did no. If you are young phone so na wo de car ko ba akoda no. What you say? E be a mistake be na ba na ma de car na bo no. I don't think akoda na hoko. Oh, we cry say you mutimi atrace ya. E je betimi ache no. Give it to me actually. So the car will be Jenny Panako. No. Give it to me actually not to my question. We are got that way. And I would just walk in and say, I never know. How would you know? It I think say a breakthrough says I didn't know. You die. Sabi say we'll drive it. Now mistakenly with the car could boo beer. The panel. Panaqua, I sabi anako. Even though say Binum say the panel or the Kwana who I BBC I was 70 at the whole lot of police case in the day. Now, say what the kind of body part in the corner, sabi you, Korean Quampa, please need say you've done your part. What did the make say? And why your family? And from when I call by an Adipano when I subsidy Warren and Quan. And not just a better what from. So we are going to some police stations. So we had a car booby, saying this is Nipana course, you know, over police statement as the corner. What me attend to Aquadano, what did the make us? The BBC police news a Okrano, you were playing your part. That's all the car don't put Nipana by you an idiot. No, it doesn't not go. And I think say, this was our moment we pan on check out our phone or more, or we should DV police, especially, you know. And that Timon force to be busy, sir. Depend the car boo be sanas and Nipano, fun who dear. And it was so many pan fun who disappoint. Maybe we'll be a coming penecra. Coming penecra, man. Yeah, come here, man. My man, that hospital. na wogya kwa no rekyena na sesa bisa bi wato anam wansi adu a wan yen ko bilemu no nyawo tibi na ka mo han ka me mprenti mo
wo stadium a omukuta ka ne ye register no omu kwan de yo omu drive e wo kwan so omu si kwan so aso omu adwene no aya mentimi hu ka na ekọ na be sa wo ho a ho utu se secretary e bo wa no umbie wa no bi because ka na register into the ball pro betimi adwane so nti ye be sere mpanyemfo ọmụ kra do mu ya ye semte ọmụ aka ya ọmụ di ampo de ka ya ne de ato ne bu ase kaka pa obe drive kama de ye de asoma no eno enkoka se kra so hu se magina ho afa na ne obe tia so ya case nya wo de a ye betimi yi wodi that day na so hu enti eno de ya ampa ọmụ ya de somo ọmụ no so ọmụ asem ọmụ che kauna ọmụ do ọmụ ka ho pa omuka ho the way driver na enya kra se ka ni bitimi be sound ibi kwa wo ebi wo ticket mu pompo no na omo no driver be sound ho kra na utimi se enya agro utimi ka se ka we die wa se ebo obi a pe obi a na kwapem ka bi se ade bi se enye so ti e be sere utikere ma uni heaven.
Okay, I would like to share experience. You see, mention me witness they say not this stuff. We went to Sunday school now. You apply here back. Now, that's like this stuff. We're very young. We didn't mean to have my head now. Lady be our guitar cry. According to her, she was learning how to drive on the main road. Learning how to drive. Now, if you're learning how to drive, do you learn how to drive on the main road?
Was it Sunday?
Yes.
Well, I think Sunday most of the cars are not on rules. That's
the main road. They park so and a baby. How you doing?
But she was driving, and I got the bomb. And when I get to one, put a share can. Then I mean, put it. I was my leg. Then I put a share can. I don't know. She didn't know. Said maybe I share can. So she said anyway. Then she wanted to or call when she first. Or corner better or people college. I saw a credit inside. Say, she said, "How did you?" It wasn't easy with that experience. That's a maybe kind of happen. Had it be my own flesh inside, not quite. Later on, the blood started to out. The boy died instantly over there. But luckily, we had left to Canada. They called rushing to Achimota Hospital. No, he died, but also air fresh. There was a possible way they could revive him. Luckily, they revived him. But could you believe, say, after that day, that lady, a driver, you can call hospital. Later on, she didn't even call to find out to percent. How is her boyfriend? How are we doing? The whole year now said the same.
Okuno.
Maybe I said, she was able to drive us to hospital. Maybe I said, they kind of but after that, at least you can at least call. Oh, how is the boy doing? But these are certain things that are going on in our society. We are neglecting patients. That is not right. It's about time to say, you're protesting against something like this.
I am intimate so mo car no o ma dwe mo say so de nipa no o de kana bo nipa o de nipa no to kan ma car no mu aya mentimi hu na ya no mo ndan hu no say obi kuta car e ten o mo de so bu nipa.
But Antipada, I think we are getting to a point where I think we have to wrap up quickly. But before that, so we'll find out what's there. I'll have to take it very quickly. Let's have maybe a minute. Now, we'll say we chat with now. What can
me nya bema ma sem kakra meka say Master Kakamaka say no, a drummer, a was say, Yempany for a brim, na I know my equosway, ever your hospitals na, empoyeno, yes, Roma. A woman no one to soon your my ye and my ne ma pen for a more quadia, sir, anyway, or more sure among quinam nurses, any doctors in tenor. Says Assam will be a seer, or Munjo molasses and from Winsem. Now, more macaron some friends, sooner be, or moon be a womb. Na ye or more kutakan and so I register and say best romo. Or more driver Montuamo Boise. Now Ghana fine and your monquadia.
Mr. Richard, do you have less than 30 seconds to wrap up? I guess. I know. I was speaking for Mr. Richard very quickly, so we can go.
Okay, I think the doctors and the nurses should do their job very well, and then there should be additional check on how they do their works. Also, so that's the little that I want to say.
Okay, thank you very much, my guest. I like to Lana. Your presence here alone means a lot to me. And this is where we draw curtains on today's edition of Premium Expert. Today we didn't go political, yeah. We went all social because issues that affect us is what we talk about on this show. Yes, and then I would like to acknowledge my crew first and foremost, Executive Director, Mr. Kingsley Tete. You are doing a very good job to help Madagascar, wherever you are. God bless you so much. And then some too that also assisted him. Yeah, maybe stream live on Facebook, so you can also see. Now, notwithstanding, of course, you see Raymond here over the weekend. He was indisposed, but God willing, he's here with us. So we are happy to have you back with us, kicking and alive and healthy. Yes, yeah, and then he has been healed from broken hearts. Let me see. Yes, because it was alleged that he actually had broken heart, so he's feeling okay now. I think so. And then coming back, not forgetting you, he's also he also helped. I could see me and the camera and everything was okay. Now, my name once again is Uncle Jack. God willing, tomorrow we'll come your way live again with issues happening around in the world of politics. This is Premium Express. Until then, have a good